we are where we are from when I made the video on Monday. Does anyone want to go over any trade setups or anything that they're actually looking at? Give an update as to any trades. I did get involved in this. I'm in the euro dollar short. I'm in the pound dollar short. I got back in on that pound Swiss, and I'm also in on the euro Swiss as well. So I'm in a few euro trades short, couple euro trades short, buying a Swiss franc, and a couple pound trades short as well. But does anyone want to talk about anything, or does anyone want to go over the trades that I took? Entries, my thinking behind it. If you haven't watched the video, anything like that, or is everything okay? Yeah, all good, Alexandros? Anyone else want me to go over anything or just detail anything? Anything like that? Everyone's all good?
I mean, I'm waiting on the pullback on silver, but
okay, you're looking at silver. Silver. Okay.
With the point you was just making, with the Bank of Canada being first to go, I guess, dovish or whatever. Wouldn't that be a good pair to pair with the Swiss franc?
It's still a tricky one because fundamentally, the CAD. Sorry, say that again.
The reason I say that is because the Swiss franc economy is doing a little bit better, and they don't intend on pulling back on hikes yet, right?
Right, exactly. But they're not hiking as much as the Canadian dollar, right? So the Canadian dollar is kind of done a downshift, whereas the Swiss National Bank are only looking to hike by 50 basis points. I think that was the I did see that somewhere. Now, it's a bit of a difficult one, and I definitely get your reasoning behind it, yeah, as to buy the Swiss franc against just commodity currencies in general, yeah. Currencies, CAD Swiss. Yeah, I totally understand it. But because to kind of quantify it, I would say there are better trades out there. I think there are clearer trades out there. If you was to buy the Swiss against the Canadian dollar, I would say that is a sound idea, but it's not an idea that I would be ultimately confident on. I think there's just a clearer divergence, for example, between Europe. Because all right, let's I guess maybe look at it another way, right? So who do you think is better out of Canada and Europe? Let's have a vote. Yeah. Do you think Canada's better than Europe? Right. So Ruby one says Canada. Everyone says, all right. So let's assume that everyone's going to say Canada, but does anyone think that Europe is in a better situation than Canada?
No.
No one thinks that, right? Okay. So then you would say, okay, so Europe are the worst, right? So then if I'm buying the Swiss franc, yeah, then it's definitely going to be more against the euro than it is against the Canadian dollar. Do you get my thinking?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So and because I'm in the euro Swiss, I'm already in the euro Swiss. So for me, it's like, I'm not going to take that trade. And it's the same thing with the CAD versus the pound, right? So the CAD versus the pound. Who would you say is in a better position? Canada or the UK?
I guess Canada still.
Yeah, right. Richie says CAD, right? And I would agree with that as well, right? I would say probably the Canadian dollar is probably better than the UK. Yeah. And so with that, they're in a better position than the UK, right? So with that now, again, if I'm buying a Swiss franc, right, I'm going to buy it against the pound, which I am, right? I said I'm short the pound Swiss. So you can, and then because I've already used up, I tend to only really kind of load up unless I'm very, very bullish or very bearish. I only really try and get into maybe 2 pairs of the same currency. So because I'm already in 2 Swiss pairs, there's no room for me now, unless I'm very, very bullish on the Swiss franc. I'm not really going to enter into another trade. And it's the same thing with the euro, right? So with the euro, I'm short euro dollar, euro Swiss, right? And so those are really my trades. And then I'm short on the pound dollar as well, right? And pound Swiss, yeah. So pound Swiss and pound Swiss. I'm short on a euro. Yeah, we covered that. Yeah. So I'm literally just only in £2 trades, $2 trades, two Swiss trades, and two Euro trades. Yeah, so I'm trading Swiss or Euro Swiss, yeah, to be clear, and I'm trading Euro dollar. Right, well, those are the positions that I'm in. I'm in the pound Swiss, and I'm in the pound dollar. Yeah, so I'm buying some there and there, £2, €2, and then two Swiss. That's it. I'm maxed out in terms of risk, because if the dollar starts to go against me and the Swiss franc go against me, I don't want to be in a lot of those types of trades when they go against me. Yes, if it goes for me, then brilliant, right? But I'm more risk averse than I am looking to, make money, because I'm going to make money regardless of whether, if I'm right about it. But I want to mitigate my risk. So I'm always thinking about, not being too top heavy on the, on any, pairs. So, or any one individual currencies. So the most I'll do is, two, of the same currency. So that's where we are.
I get what you're saying. You
Yeah.
you mind over silver before you hop
Yeah.
on?
I'll go over silver. Let me just admit Asabe. So I'll go over silver. Where are we now? Commodities, silver, XAG. Right. Let's just remove the drawings. Right. So where are we with silver? Looks like we're definitely in this auction. Between this high